Well, here we are again. What did he say the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Well, I'll be proved insane today. Sorry, will I be proved insane today? We're back. We're ripping Bowman Chrome mega boxes again. For one reason and one reason only. I'm assuming that a lot of you are here because you've watched my first Bowman Chrome video, where I had a bit of a rant. We got a lot of reactions and feedback, which I appreciate. And the general consensus in the comments is that I got bad boxes. I'm increasing the sample size to see if that's the case. I'm coming into this with an open mind. I'm going to try and not be negative or sarcastic throughout. That's probably going to fall away as we get through box one. And I think the comments were interesting. So I asked for your feedback, and I really do appreciate the feedback, because without that feedback, I wouldn't have had a clue that it appears I got a bad batch. All right. I don't know. Right. I think I'm still on the fence about the whole situation. And the thing is, it's one of them ones where if I do hit lucky here, am I proven wrong ultimately? I don't know. Right. But I just feel like we need to give it that additional sample size to figure out what's going on here. Some people in the comments have said it's, I'm opening 4 to 6 boxes before I hit anything, and I'm like, crap. If you're hitting 4 to 6 boxes before you hit anything, you're spending $300 like on product before you hit anything. And then if that's the case, then the value proposition is still crap, right? Some people are saying, man, I bought 4 boxes, I'm buying 4 more, I'm hitting Nick Kurtz this, and Joshua Gonzalez this, and number to 5, number to 10. Let's see. So there's also a little bit of difference in the comments, and I'm just going to start ripping, get through these base packs. There's also some differences in the comments around the whole, are there autos in here or aren't there autos in here? I believe there are autos in here, based on what the comments I've seen and based on all the other videos I've seen. Torres, okay. But I think ultimately it really comes down to those 4 packs at the back there, which is why I'm kind of ripping through all of these base packs relatively quickly. There's a red rookie, James Wood. Almost missed it. Okay. There's our first hit. So it's a better red rookie than I got last time. But yeah, that's actually a better pull than the entirety of the last 2 boxes. And I'm not lying. So initially we got a good start. So let's see if we can continue. Let's see if we can bring some positive energy to this. But I still think, I don't know, I don't want to sound like a whiner, because some people in the comments probably called me a whiny little girl. Some people called me a noob, which was new, like, okay. But that's cool. I don't know if these are variations. I don't even know how you spot variations in here. There you go, that's something for the comments. But yeah, I still think it opens up just a bigger debate overall around the whole value proposition of retail. And I think most people come into retail knowing that they're not necessarily, guarantee the big hit, but there's a gamble there. And I think I just don't feel like the middle ground is there, so to speak, with regards to, okay, if you don't hit anything, at least you get this, a consolation prize, so to speak. And with these, I mean, the setup sucks for a start. Like, this setup sucks. I'm sitting here for a few minutes having to rip through, you know, a load of bass just on the off chance that there's something in here. I mean, I hit a red rookie of James Wood, which would have been really nice to hit a few months ago, but not so much now. Kai Roberts on the laser. Separate out all those lasers. Don't get any inserts in here either. I mean, it'd be nice if there was like inserts as well. I think there was inserts the other day, maybe. I don't know. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the main event, which basically determines if these boxes are terrible or if these boxes are good. So let's see where we're at. And this is going to be a relatively quick video. We shall soon find out if I am just the unluckiest man on earth or if Topps have got an issue against me. So I sourced these boxes from exactly the same place, Walmart, off the shelf, of which there was many, which tells its own story. So out of those base packs, we got... okay. Nothing great. But this is where the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. Okay, wish me luck. Am I going to get dusted again? Or am I going to see some heat in here? I'm not going to do the hold side shuffle. We're just going to find out for ourselves as we go. So, Dylan Cruz, Leon, Bryce Harper, Meteoric Rise, James Wood. And that's like a mojo? Oh, it's just a box variation, isn't it? An insert. And Polanco. I don't believe that's numbered. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the number would be on the front if it was. Or are my eyes deceiving me? No, it's just a mojo or mega box variation, whatever we're calling it. Nice insert. I don't think it holds a lot of value, but, or does it? I don't know. I think Meteoric Rises aren't rare inserts. I believe they're not rare inserts. Okay, let's keep on going. So, Melendez, Mickable is Charlie Condon, Jacob Wilson, and Christine Campbell. Okay. What do we think so far, guys? Christine Campbell's having a bit of a hard time. It's not looking good. This is gonna... Oh, God. Is this gonna be the new bane of my existence? Bowman Chrome is gonna kill me. All right, we got Alvarez. All right, we got an Alvarez. All right, we got an Alvarez. Wyatt Langford. Another insert. Say you hope. So they are very common inserts. And Jackson Churio. Ooh. Okay. Is it going to come and save me? Is it going to come and save me? Or have I wasted another $100 on crap? Okay, here we go. Aaron Judge. Bautista. Jackson Merrill. I don't see any colour. Nope. Oh, we got an auto. We hit an auto of Mitch Jeb. So, they do exist in here. I'm going to be honest. Not a clue. Anyone? Let's take a little look. Spent. So he is... How old is this dude? 23. 24 actually. 23? 24? I don't know. I can't do my maths today. He is a shortstop, and he spent his pro campaign, sophomore pro campaign with Greensboro, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Whew, this guy's on fire. Oh, he likes Travis Scott, and he's a fan of pro hoops. Well, there you go, guys. There it is. We got an auto. Base auto. I feel like it'd be bad of me to say, kind of. Still no colour, still no numbers. An absolute shit auto. 2 what looks like common inserts because I got 2 of them. James Wood on the red. It's better than my last box. Let's go that far. It's better than my last box. But at this point, I'm $200 into it, and all I've got to show for it is a base auto of Mitch Jebb. I'm not ripping any more of this, guys. To be completely honest, I think well done to everyone in the comments who done well on these. But I am not going to expose myself or my bank account to increasing the sample size here. I think the product that they're pumping out now in retail is just a complete pile of shit. And I'm not gonna buy any more of this stuff. I took the bait based on the comments that, you know, these aren't that bad. They are. You know, they are. And I appreciate that people are hitting things in this, but like, I'm not going to go on another rant here. I just wanted to bring you a video to kind of show you my experience, increase the sample size, like, not show that I am not just whining because I picked up 2 boxes and that's the only thing I rip all year. I rip a lot of stuff. You see on this channel, I rip a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff on the way that I'm going to rip. No more of this, but you know, I rip a fair amount of retail. I'm not here to create a channel where I am just being that guy who just complains about not getting hits, because that's not why I want to do this. I want to do this to kind of share what I'm seeing and give my opinions on what I'm seeing in retail, so you can maybe be a little bit more informed when you look at what's on the shelf and why it's still sitting on the shelf. I think there's a reason why this is still sitting on the shelf. I really do. And I think my point still stands around what they're putting into the products now. Yeah, I'm going to just kind of, with this product, I'll be buying a lot of it. Buy singles. It's one of the guys in the comments, a shout out, he said buy singles, and I think that should be the motto of this channel. I'm ripping these boxes, you should be buying singles. I'm buying singles, you should be buying singles, and we should just let the lucky guys rip. Because if you're ripping this and you're getting out of 5s and out of 25s, all the best. All the best to you, and I'll just come and buy them off you on eBay if you're willing to sell them. And then I'll just prefer to spend $100 on singles than $100 on this and get maybe $10 of value back. And that's where I'm at. I know, let me know about those meteoric risers as well. I know they're non-numbered. I mean, if they were numbered, they'd be killer, you know, because Zaire Hope and James Wood are 2 good names to hit. But ultimately, yeah, not for me. I think this saga is, I'm going to call this saga officially closed at this point. We won't be ripping any more of this. The majority of this crap will be going in my dollar boxes at my next show. None of this shit is worth $1, so maybe a quarter box or whatever. And I like those inserts. That's Zaire Hope and that James Wood. I might see how much they're worth and potentially look at firing them off to grading, especially the Zaire Hope. But who knows? The James Wood Red Rookie is going to go in my Red Rookie box with all the rest of my Red Rookies, in case one day they end up winning something of significance and I can get some Fanatic books to buy some more of this stuff to rip and get nothing else. Joking, guys. But yeah, thanks for joining me again on this. Thanks for letting me go on a little bit. And I do appreciate the comments. I appreciate the feedback, unless you're being a dickhead in the comments. And if you're being a dickhead in the comments, I'm just going to delete you. I'm not being overly sensitive. We just don't need dickheads in the comments. It's very simple. I'm too old for dickheads in the comments. So yeah, and I appreciate you. I try to respond to all the comments. There was a lot of comments on the last video. And let me know what you would like to see me rip. Let me know what you're having success with, and I'll try and get it. I am moving into quite a bit of football now. I've got some football on the way. I've actually got a hell of a lot of Don Russ blasters, football blasters, on the way that I pre-ordered from Dick's like months ago, 2 months ago maybe. I'm trying to get hold of some of the new Costco boxes that came out yesterday with the Jumbo Downtowns, because I love them last year, and I also love the Parallels that were in there last year, the Red Pandoras. You know, me being a noob who never rips, according to the comments. And yeah, we're just probably going to start moving into ripping some football soon when all these new football products come out, and I am looking forward to it, because it's been dire ripping baseball this year. And I think it's not even just across this Bowman product. I think Topps Chrome sucked. And that's why it just sits on the shelves. It just sits on the shelves because people rip things once, maybe twice, and then they'll just go, nah, there's no value there. And the biggest indicator of whether there's value in retail product is whether it's just sitting on the shelves. And if it's sitting on the shelves gathering dust, that generally means that, you know, the people have spoken and there's no value in this product. There's a reason last year, I'm not getting on a soapbox now, I'm just chatting, I'm just openly chatting. But there's a reason last year why Optic Football was just being scalped and snagged and ripped off the shelves, and there was people selling it at double price on Facebook Marketplace. And I hate those guys, by the way. I hate them. I do not buy to flip. If I'm buying up a load of retail product at Walmart, it's because I'm coming home and I'm ripping it, either for myself, for fun, or for you guys on a video. I'm not turning around to my neighbours in the community and saying, hey, you now need to pay me double because I was lucky enough to hit a restock at Walmart today. You guys are scum, by the way. You are. Everything. Nah, maybe I am getting on my soapbox a little bit, but there's nothing I hate more than scalpers. Scalpers are pieces of shit. Absolute pieces of shit. And people who accommodate to them, like you Walmart stockers, you know who you are, who are taking backhanders in order to give it to your friends, who are then going and flipping it to people. You are pieces of shit as well. So yeah, I just like ripping. I just like ripping. I'm not coming into it with any expectations, but at the same time, I'm coming into it thinking that we need to be provided with some chance of doing anything. Otherwise, it's just like us banging our head against a brick wall. And with this product, I feel like that's what I'm doing. So I'm not going to do it anymore, and I'm going to move on to the next product. Maybe that's dusty. If it is, we'll move on to the next product. If it continues to be dusty, then maybe one day we'll just say, yeah, give it up. But while I enjoy doing it, and while you guys are commenting and you enjoy watching me do it, you might not enjoy me ranting and raving as I have over the last couple of videos, but essentially I'm just putting my opinion out there, and if you don't like it, just ignore me, watch another channel. Simple as that. If you're going to be a dickhead in the comments, then I'm not going to respond to you. I'm just going to delete your comment, and you've just wasted your time typing it out. And if you want to disagree with me in the comments, by all means disagree with me in the comments. I'm happy to have openly engaging chats with you guys, because, you know, I want to know what's happening out there. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to go on, and I've just gone on for probably 5-10 minutes. So yeah, that's it today, guys. I just picked up some other stuff. I'm going to be ripping that and putting out a couple of other videos this week, some football. Thank God. There should be a PSA reveal coming back within the next week or so. PSA might be starting to move, so you'll see PSA reveals. I know everyone likes them. They're fun. And then, yes, just some other content. Let me know what you want to see me rip. And don't say Bowman Chrome. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, and I'll be ripping something new this week, and it'll be a hobby. There's a clue. I'll be ripping something new this week, and it'll be a hobby box. There's a clue. All right. And it's not baseball. So, yeah, that'll be a fun one. So look out for that as well. Okay. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.